expansion was discussed both at a committee level and at the board, and ultimately the league office was tasked by our board with doing an in-depth.
The entire foundation of professional basketball just shook, and nobody saw it coming. Everything centers on one name that is dominating every single conversation. While the world spent months debating stats and shooting percentages, a far more calculated story was reportedly unfolding behind closed doors around one of the most influential figures in the sport. Adam Silver finally stepped in. The decision many commentators say he handed down regarding Caitlin Clark has sent shockwaves through front offices across the league. For decades, the WNBA operated with steady growth and long-established traditions. Many observers now believe that era has shifted as the league increasingly becomes a major part of the NBA's long-term business strategy. Supporters argue this change goes far beyond marketing or jersey sales. They believe it represents a significant shift in how the game is promoted, governed, and presented. Some players and analysts have suggested that the changing direction has created tension inside locker rooms across the league. For veterans who spent years helping build the WNBA, some commentators say the sudden spotlight on Clark has been difficult to ignore. Others argue it simply reflects the realities of modern professional sports. From a business perspective, many analysts point to the numbers. Clark's games have generated extraordinary attention, and league executives have openly acknowledged the surge in television ratings, attendance, and overall interest surrounding her arrival. Commentators argue this was never simply a marketing campaign. They believe it represented a broader commitment to growing the league through its biggest stars. According to that view, the league faced a choice between maintaining traditional approaches or embracing rapid commercial growth. When Clark entered the WNBA, many expected the normal adjustment period that comes with every rookie season. Instead, discussions quickly shifted toward the physical nature of the game she played. Hard screens, heavy contact, and several flagrant fouls became major talking points throughout the season. Many fans believed some of those plays crossed the line from tough basketball into unnecessary physicality. Others argued they reflected the normal intensity of professional competition. According to many analysts, that debate became one of the defining moments of the season. They believe league leadership recognized that protecting player safety had become increasingly important as fan interest continued to grow. Some commentators argue the conversation eventually shifted toward officiating consistency. Others believe those discussions have led to changes in how games are called, although opinions remain divided on whether any meaningful adjustments have actually occurred. Critics argue that focusing so heavily on one player risks creating different standards across the league. Supporters respond that protecting elite talent benefits the entire sport by keeping its biggest stars healthy and on the floor. Many analysts point to viewership numbers as part of that discussion. Clark's games consistently attracted far larger audiences than many other regular season matchups, leading some observers to argue that her availability became increasingly important for the league's continued momentum. Supporters believe faster-paced, perimeter-oriented basketball naturally appeals to modern audiences. Others argue that physical defense remains an essential part of the game and should not be discouraged. The conversation expanded even further following the Olympic roster announcement. Clark's omissions sparked one of the most debated basketball stories of the year. League officials described it as a basketball decision based on roster construction and experience. Even so, speculation quickly spread across social media. Various theories emerged about why Clark was left off the team, although many of those claims were never verified. Some commentators suggested remaining in the United States allowed the WNBA to keep its biggest attraction available during one of its most important stretches of the season. Others dismissed that theory entirely, noting there has been no public evidence supporting it. Regardless of the explanation, Clark returned to WNBA competition amid record-breaking television audiences and continued fan interest. Many analysts believe those numbers strengthen the league's position during negotiations involving major media rights agreements. They argue Clark's popularity became one of several important factors demonstrating the WNBA's rapidly increasing commercial value. Many analysts believe those record audiences helped reshape negotiations surrounding the league's future media rights. They argue that Clark's popularity became one of several factors demonstrating the WNBA's rapidly increasing commercial value. Supporters point to the league's growing television presence as evidence that women's basketball has entered a new era. Expanded national broadcasts, larger arenas, and increased corporate investment have all contributed to that momentum. Some commentators believe Adam Silver has taken a more active role in supporting the WNBA's long-term growth strategy. They argue the league is increasingly being viewed as a major asset within the broader NBA business structure. According to many observers, that shift has resulted in premium production, expanded media coverage, and greater national attention than the league received in previous years. While supporters welcome those changes, others argue that greater visibility also brings greater scrutiny. Every technical foul, controversial play, social media reaction, and locker room storyline now receives attention comparable to coverage surrounding the NBA's biggest stars. Many analysts believe the WNBA has entered a different phase of its history. Rather than operating as a niche sports property, they argue the league is increasingly being marketed to mainstream audiences around the world. One of the most visible changes involved league travel. After years of commercial flights, the WNBA approved full-time charter travel for all teams, a move widely praised by players and league officials alike. Supporters argued charter flights improved player safety, recovery, and overall travel conditions. Others noted the financial commitment represented one of the largest operational investments in league history. As the league continued evolving, conversations surrounding Caitlin Clark only intensified. Every major performance, every controversial foul, and every headline seemed to reinforce how much attention one player could bring to the sport. Supporters argued that this level of popularity created opportunities unlike anything the league had experienced before, while critics questioned whether too much focus had been placed on a single star. Many analysts pointed to the rapid expansion of television audiences, sponsorship interest, and merchandise sales as evidence that the WNBA had entered a completely different business era. Others cautioned that sustained success would require balancing commercial growth with competitive integrity and equal opportunities for every franchise. League officials continued emphasizing player development, improved facilities, expanded media exposure, and increased investment across all organizations. Fans welcomed those changes, believing they reflected a stronger commitment to the future of women's basketball. At the same time, debates surrounding officiating remained a major talking point. Every close call, replay review, and physical collision generated thousands of reactions online. Basketball analysts broke down plays from multiple angles, while former players offered different interpretations regarding consistency and player safety. Many supporters believed protecting star players remained important for the long-term health of the league. Others argued that every player deserved identical treatment regardless of popularity or market value. Those discussions continued fueling passionate conversations throughout the season. Expansion plans also remained under the spotlight. New franchises prepared to enter the league, creating excitement among fans while raising important questions about roster construction, player movement, and competitive balance. General managers faced difficult decisions as expansion drafts approached, knowing every organization would eventually lose valuable talent. Business experts noted that expansion represented confidence in the league's future. More cities meant more fans, larger television markets, increased sponsorship opportunities, and greater visibility for women's basketball around the world. Meanwhile, players continued adapting to the league's growing spotlight. Every interview, social media post, and post-game reaction now reached millions of viewers almost instantly. The pressure surrounding professional athletes had never been greater, but many welcomed the increased attention as proof that the sport continued reaching new audiences. Supporters argued that the WNBA had finally become one of the fastest-growing leagues in professional sports. Television ratings, attendance figures, digital engagement, and sponsorship revenue all reflected growing national interest. For longtime fans, the transformation felt remarkable. For newer audiences, it represented the beginning of an exciting new chapter that many believe could redefine professional women's basketball for years to come. As the league continued evolving, conversations surrounding Caitlin Clark only intensified. Every major performance, every controversial foul, and every headline seemed to reinforce how much attention one player could bring to the sport. Supporters argued that this level of popularity created opportunities unlike anything the league had experienced before, while critics questioned whether too much focus had been placed on a single star. Many analysts pointed to the rapid expansion of television audiences, sponsorship interest, and merchandise sales as evidence that the WNBA had entered a completely different business era. Others cautioned that sustained success would require balancing commercial growth with competitive integrity and equal opportunities for every franchise. League officials continued emphasizing player development, improved facilities, expanded media exposure, and increased investment across all organizations. Fans welcomed those changes, believing they reflected a stronger commitment to the future of women's basketball. At the same time, debates surrounding officiating remained a major talking point. Every close call, replay review, and physical collision generated thousands of reactions online. Basketball analysts broke down plays from multiple angles, while former players offered different interpretations regarding consistency and player safety. Many supporters believed protecting star players remained important for the long-term health of the league. Others argued that every player deserved identical treatment regardless of popularity or market value. Those discussions continued fueling passionate conversations throughout the season. Expansion plans also remained under the spotlight. New franchises prepared to enter the league, creating excitement among fans while raising important questions about roster construction, player movement, and competitive balance. General managers faced difficult decisions as expansion drafts approached, knowing every organization would eventually lose valuable talent. Business experts noted that expansion represented confidence in the league's future. More cities meant more fans, larger television markets, increased sponsorship opportunities, and greater visibility for women's basketball around the world. Meanwhile, players continued adapting to the league's growing spotlight. Every interview, social media post, and post-game reaction now reached millions of viewers almost instantly. The pressure surrounding professional athletes had never been greater, but many welcomed the increased attention as proof that the sport continued reaching new audiences. Supporters argued that the WNBA had finally become one of the fastest-growing leagues in professional sports. Television ratings, attendance figures, digital engagement, and sponsorship revenue all reflected growing national interest. For longtime fans, the transformation felt remarkable. For newer audiences, it represented the beginning of an exciting new chapter that many believe could redefine professional women's basketball for years to come. As the season moves forward, every game involving Caitlin Clark will carry even greater attention than before. Every performance, every controversial call, and every post-game interview will be analyzed by millions of basketball fans across television, social media, and sports platforms. League executives understand that expectations have never been higher. Fans want exciting competition, fair officiating, and healthy rivalries that showcase the best talent in the game. Players, meanwhile, continue balancing the pressure of winning while performing under a spotlight unlike anything the WNBA has experienced before. Many believe the next collective bargaining agreement, future expansion, and continued investment in women's basketball could reshape the league for decades. Television partners are watching closely, sponsors continue increasing their commitments, and new markets are preparing to welcome WNBA franchises. For young athletes around the world, the league now represents more than just professional basketball. It represents opportunity, visibility, and the possibility of building global careers on the biggest stage. Whether the current debates eventually fade or continue growing, one thing remains undeniable. Interest in the WNBA has reached historic levels, and every major storyline now carries national attention. The future of the league will ultimately be decided on the court, through competition, teamwork, and unforgettable performances. But the conversations happening off the court will continue shaping how fans view the sport for years to come. Only time will reveal how this chapter ends, but one thing is already certain: the basketball world will be watching every step of the journey. The next few seasons could become some of the most important in WNBA history. Every decision made by league officials, team executives, coaches, and players will influence how quickly the sport continues to grow. Supporters believe the league has finally reached a point where sustained national attention is possible if that momentum is managed successfully. New television agreements, expanding digital audiences, and growing international interest have created opportunities that barely existed just a few years ago. More young fans are discovering the league through social media, streaming platforms, and highlight clips that spread across the internet within minutes. At the same time, expectations continue rising. Fans want exciting basketball, transparent officiating, healthy competition, and compelling rivalries that develop naturally throughout the season. Every nationally televised game becomes another opportunity to introduce new viewers to the sport. Players also recognize the responsibility that comes with greater visibility. Every performance has the potential to inspire future generations while helping expand the popularity of women's basketball around the world. Many analysts believe the league's greatest strength remains the incredible talent across every roster. Veteran leadership, rising young stars, elite coaching, and passionate fan support continue driving the WNBA toward unprecedented success. No matter how current debates eventually unfold, the long-term story may ultimately be remembered as one of extraordinary growth. Attendance continues improving, television audiences remain strong, sponsorship opportunities keep expanding, and investment in women's professional basketball has reached levels that once seemed impossible. As the next chapter begins, one thing is becoming increasingly clear. The future of the WNBA will be shaped not only by unforgettable moments on the court, but also by the millions of fans who continue supporting the league every step of the way.